just kind of like it here more.
Because
I
of
don't know.
family.
Yeah, family.
Here, I feel like there's some kind of special way of portraying English to us that I haven't seen in other schools.
But I think the differences between other schools and ours in English, that for example, our teacher Guzeli Marovna, she has very good plan of lessons, and so we have these plans, and the lessons going very properly, and I think it's very good.
Всем привет, дорогие друзья. Hello guys, my name is Mr. Victor. You?
Alayar.
Alayar.
Camila.
Camila.
Arsen.
Asen.
I get him.
I get him. Which class?
9B.
9B. 9B. How's your class?
It's pretty good. I don't have any complaints about it.
Small but very friendly.
Friendly. Who is your classroom teacher?
Nisai.
How is him?
It's good.
It's good?
Yeah, he's very good.
Yeah.
Okay. 100% in English because of our English week. English week.
Yep.
So we need to speak in English, and here we have people who bazar joke speak in English. But can you tell something like simple information about you?
Oh.
I'm 16 years old. I like plov. I do sports. I like reading. Like this.
My name is Alayar and I am 15 years old. I don't have too much hobbies. I just like playing video games, like reading books, and basically that's all.
I'm
Show us.
15
Uh-huh.
and I'm not really consistent with my hobbies. I change them a lot. For example, I was playing hummus in the fourth grade, and now I'm into programming and drawing a little. So I can say much about myself because tomorrow it might change completely.
As I said, my name is Egrim. I am 15 years old, and my hobbies are drawing, playing volleyball, so debating maybe, and there is other stuff that I like math, something like reading also. So
Okay.
that's all.
Yeah, and I'm Arsen. I'm 15 and I like taking long walks and just observing the nature, the city. Yeah.
Something
Yeah,
else?
That's it now.
Okay.
I like sleeping.
Okay.
Yeah.
As we said before, we're gonna be talking about English and in English because it's about English week. Guys, a question. You have a bazar joke angliski. Where did you learn and how did you learn your English?
First, I started off with just reading out loud in English, even though I don't understand. It was like 4 or 5 years old. I was then. I went to school where I actually studied the English, the basics of it. After a few years, probably 5th grade already, like 12 years old, I don't remember clearly, but I could already speak English, not fluently, but I could speak it, and I was speaking with holders of the language. Then I went to some courses in Nautsa, where my mom worked, and after that I just watched films, movies. I watched shows in English. I read articles in English, and basically my whole phone is in English.
Okay, good.
There was a very smooth transition between where I was studying English just at school and where I started studying English myself.
Okay.
I never actually went to any kind of English courses because it's relatively easy to study English by yourself, considering there is internet. So I started watching videos that were interesting to me. When I didn't have any subtitles in Russian, where I didn't have a translation. So in order to understand what the video was saying, I was just translating it and remembering it, trying to say these words as much as possible. After that, I started speaking English while I was playing games, trying to maybe imitate some kind of stream, like I was talking to somebody, like I was using this language fluently.
Okay.
Well, actually, English is my first language, so yeah. I was born in Australia,
Okay.
and yeah, I don't really know how I learned it. I just always spoke it.
Your parents both speak?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They are from?
My mom's from Kyrgyzstan and my dad is from Serbia.
Oh, it's nice. Like
Yeah.
interesting kind of
Yeah.
mix here. So, since you have your first memories, you were already speaking in English.
Yes, I actually learned Russian when I came here.
Ah, really?
Yeah,
So right now, what is better? Your English or your Russian?
about the same.
About the same.
Yeah,
Grammar?
grammar, English.
English is better, right?
Yeah.
It's easier, right? Okay.
It's yeah.
Okay. I get him. How did you learn your English?
So it's been like 6 years.
Mhm.
How I know English and learning it. So I started learning it just going to courses. That's why I am good at it.
And guys, what kind of advantages English brings to you?
I can just talk to a lot more people, and yeah, I can help tourists on the street and talk to them. But I just like talking to people.
Firstly, it's the most simple thing. We could study abroad. We can go to almost any country and speak freely there because English is the most popular language in the world. Second of all, it's grades at school because at university they will take our grades, take our GPA and look at it, and they will see that we have very good English by our grades, and they probably won't need to test us with more interviews in English. And third of all, it's visa, because in most countries they will ask you in English when you have to get a visa to there. And since we know it, it will be much easier for us.
For example, I can help for foreigners if they don't know the road. For example, there was some situations that I could help with these knowledges to foreigners, and also it's good knowledges because like knowing other language is also knowledge that is useful, and I can use it in the future. So it is the advantages.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and for me, well,
Speaking apart from what Alia said, I feel like it's just simply very interesting to know a language and being able to talk to people. Now that we have an internet connection, we can talk to people from different countries, from different parts of the world, and learn more about their culture, what they think, and how they feel. I find it really interesting and amusing.
And guys, a question. You said something about, you use every day to speak to your friends, family, and also you said that you have English at school. And what's your opinion about English at school?
Here, I think they study pretty well. We go through the main course, which we have to know by the end of the school, like every school. But here, no, I feel like there's some kind of special way of portraying English to us that I haven't seen in other schools.
But I think the differences between other schools and ours in English, that for example, our teacher Guzeli Marovna, she has very good plan of lessons, and so we have these plans, and the lessons going very properly, and I think it's very good.
well, I find it pretty easy. Yeah, I don't know about the other kids.
The teachers here are actually really, really good, and just like Girim said, I feel like Guzel Marovna, our English teacher, is very good at planning out her lessons so that we could actually learn everything without failing her classes.
Okay.
There are also different classes in our school, especially your debate classes, that you used to prepare us for different kind of activities, especially World Scholars Cup. And that is really nice because people here can actually improve their speaking abilities.
What kind of plans in the future you have that English will help you to achieve?
For me, it's the most simple one. Just go study abroad and live there. And English is not an advantage in this; it's a necessity.
I kind of just want to stay in Bishkek for now. I don't really have much plans for the future. I will probably go to Australia to uni for 4 years, and that's it. I don't really know.
For example, we would not like to live there.
No, I don't
Definitely.
really like it there.
No,
and
you
all of our family is here, and there it's just kind of lonely.
Really? Why you
Yeah.
didn't like too much there?
The culture is different. It's
Big spiders. Nah, joking.
but I just kind of like it here more.
Because
I
of
don't know.
family.
Yeah, family.
I want to study abroad, like university also, and maybe stay abroad. So that's why.
I applied for an exchange program for students, which is called a Flex, and I'm planning to go to America, but it's not so obvious now because the results aren't here yet. For my backup plan, I plan to study here in outside. And knowing English here is very important because 60% of the education is purely in English. So it's really important for me to know it.
So guys, was it hard?
No.
The questions, the talking?
No.
No. And also the guys will be here one more time, don't worry. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for coming your time. Bye bye. Пока-пока. До свидания.
Bye.
Guys, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you for your
See you.
inviting.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.